This is the messy larder. Changed our mind, we're going back the way we came. We're gonna go over to the airfield and watch the planes instead. That is done. And it's taken about half an hour in the end. I don't know, I think I'm struggling with a bit of a YouTube identity crisis. Hi there, welcome back to a new weekend. Oh, my kitchen looks awful. Hi there, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. I've just started, probably not the greatest time actually. No. Aid's making coffee and it's quite noisy.
Good morning.
It is Friday morning.
What was it, about 9:30, isn't it?
It feels earlier than that. We got back from Disneyland Paris last night, so it feels, I don't know, it feels a bit odd today. It feels
doesn't feel like a Friday, does it?
Doesn't feel like a Friday. We've got stuff all over the place, but it feels cozy as well.
It's not too bad. We've kind of tidied away some stuff, haven't we?
Got no heating again. That's still not working. It started and now it's stopped again. So I've got a load of shadowing going on. So we've got no heating. Aid's making coffee. We've just had a Morrison's delivery. And I've decided just quickly to make some bread. We took a load of stuff with us that we didn't eat, including these Morrison's, Waitrose almond croissants. They were so good. We took Tesco's when we went last time. They were okay, but they were quite dry, weren't they? These were a whole different league. They were amazing. Really marzipan-y, really gooey.
How do they compare to our ice buns we normally get?
There's no comparison. I would choose this.
No, they're not.
It's less sweet.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
Best before 15th of November. It's the 19th today, so I'm going to shove them in the oven just to crisp them up a bit and give them a new lease of life. But hope you enjoyed this weekend's vlog. It's going to be, as usual, a little bit of everything. I've taken my Mankiel starter out the fridge. I know it looks revolting, but it makes amazing sourdough. But it's currently dormant. It's having a sleep because it's been in the fridge. So I'll need to leave that out for maybe 24 hours before I start playing with it. But I just had a Morrison's delivery and I ordered this seeded bread mix. And I can use that straight away. I'm going to do it by hand because I like doing things by hand. And I'm going to just follow the instructions and hopefully we'll have some seeded bread later. My KitchenAid, I forgot about doing that. I actually thought, in all honesty, I was buying seeded flour and I thought, oh, I'll make it with my starter. And then it's just arrived. I'm adding the whole pack of the flour mix, 290 ml of warm water. And I'm going to mix that together and that should be more or less it. But yeah, that's just arrived and I just thought, oh, actually, because my sourdough's not ready to use, I really want some fresh bread. So I'm going to give this a go. We've got coffee in our new Starbucks mugs. These were only €8.99 from Starbucks. They're Christmassy and they look really cool. And I like them because they're nice big ones as well. Bread's on the go and we've got our almond croissants. There, I've taken the bread out and I just baked it in my normal cast iron pot that I baked my sourdough. That was a very, very quick and easy way to bake a loaf. It smells really good. I left it in longer because I like them to go really crispy on top. I like a good crust. I've just taken a slice and we've just shared it. And I placed an order with Morrison's whilst we were in France for delivery this morning. In Disneyland Paris, when you go to like the buffet restaurants and the restaurants and that, they, serve President butter. So we've just had that with the butter. It is absolutely delicious. You just can't go wrong with bread and butter. That's lunch sorted. Good morning, it's Saturday and it's very, very cold. Still no heating. I've started editing, or not editing, but I've got all the videos from the Disneyland trip ready to edit. That's quite exciting. Hospital in Winchester. I just find that hospital really creepy. We are really struggling. We're so tired. I've just put some potatoes in the oven. I'm gonna make vegan chili cheese fries. I defrosted a load of vegan chili that I pre-made ages ago. So we're gonna have that with it. Last night we picked up Poppy from my sisters, had a cup of tea there. We dropped Louis off at a party and a friend. We ended up picking them up as well. and then we had to take the friend home. We didn't get back to bed till 2:30 this morning, and we've been up since just after 7. We're really tired now. It's, I think, 3:30, something like that. So I think we're just gonna, there was so much we wanted to get done today. We've just driven Louis back to uni, and I don't think it's gonna happen. We're just too tired. Good morning, it's Sunday. We've woken up, it's a beautiful day. It's so lovely out there. We haven't been over the common for a while, so we've got up and we're gonna go out for a nice walk to start the day.
Always enjoyed doing all kinds.
Wrapped up warm to come out. Now I feel really sick because I'm so warm. It's really sunny. I definitely put too many layers on today. We're just loving all the planes. It's really busy, the flight path this morning. Oh, we've got another one taken off. We should actually head over there and watch them take off.
That's a good idea.
Should we do that instead?
Yeah.
Should we go back? Changed our mind, we're going back the way we came. We're gonna go over to the airfield and watch the planes instead. We're just looking on Komoot to see if we can find an easy way to the airport. How long does it say?
Awesome, look.
So this is where we came up from earlier on. We're back at this point. And we're gonna go straight ahead this time. I think it's up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's where we came from before. Down there. And we're gonna go this way. What's this a barrier for? Is this where people used to drive?
Hey, look, this is a road down here.
Like it used to be, didn't it?
Well, what for? I don't know. It
No.
doesn't really go anywhere.
No, that's true.
It just goes into the common.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is the top of our road. Yeah, because this is the top of our road here.
Oh,
Ah.
cross over that one.
Yeah, we could do actually. It's a smaller crossing.
Probably.
Yay, we made it. Just gotta wait for one. One's just taken off, so we're gonna wait for the next one. We've just watched this one come into land and they're just taking off straight away. Do you reckon he's on a lesson? That was cool. It's just suddenly gone really cloudy. All that blue sky is gone. And now it feels really cold. You ready to go home?
Yes.
Seeing lots of toadstools, but we haven't seen any red ones yet this year. We haven't really been on many walks there, have we, seeing that? We're going to walk a different way back via the disused runway so that Aid can get some extra steps in, because he's still doing his 10 miles a day. It got cold all of a sudden outside. It's like the sun disappeared and then it just got freezing. Aid's in the shower, he got a bit muddy. I'm gonna make coffee. We did speak about getting some of the Christmas stuff out today. I don't know if we're gonna do that. I want to make a tartiflette, whatever it's called, I can't remember. So I need to nip to Waitrose to get some bacon. I need to look at the weekend vlog from last week as well. I don't know if I'm gonna post it. I think it's a bit rubbish, to be honest. Coffees are made. I really need to get the Halloween stuff out the way. I've got some onion marmalade here, which is yummy. And I've toasted my homemade bread. I've got the really strong Waitrose cheddar. And I've got French brie with the Harrods marmalade jam. Or onion jam. That's what it's called, wasn't it? Yummy, yummy. Yes, I still got my jacket on inside because it's really cold. And yes, I'm currently still in front of the oven to keep warm. I've decided to clean out the larder. It's really messy. I've been meaning to do it for ages, so I'm not doing a YouTube video tonight, I've decided. I haven't got around to editing it. It's rubbish anyway, so I'm gonna clean up my larder instead. This is the messy larder. Let's get the lights on in there. It's so messy. As you can see, So I can't even find anything anymore. So I'm going to give it a really good sort out. Progress. I had a whole big bag of crisps in there, like loads and loads and loads. And this was completely rammed as well, that sits on top of the drawer unit. I've managed to go through. This is now all been either out of date or partially opened. These were the pegs that were on top of everything that was partially opened. And I've taken out a couple of bits. Pasta, stuffing, and spicy ketchup that do not belong in there. And now this is all organised. We've realised that we don't eat this kind of thing as much as when the kids were at home. And a lot of it has gone out of date. I'm now going to clean off the shelves. I've got loads of spillages of pasta and things. And I'm also going to go through all my containers here and fill up. I've got like basmati rice here, which is only half full. And yet I've got a packet here somewhere I just had. So I'm going to fill them all up. For example, here I've got an empty macaroni and a bag of macaroni here. So that can go in there. That's already an improvement. I'm really pleased. It's so nice to see what I've actually got as well. And now for the next nightmare shelf. By the way, this is where I keep like all my jars of flour. Everything's labelled. So I've got like dark rye, I've got my baking, strong flour, granulated sugars and all that. And then these are all my spares. So I've always got lots of spare bags of flour. So as they then run out in here, I then top them up with these ones, and these are the ones I replace when I buy from the supermarket. So I've always got a couple of spare bags of flour. I think I'm done. I found 2 more bags of flour, so I've just popped them on with the pastas and rice for now. I'm sure they were used up very, very quickly because I bake all the time. That looks so much better. So we've got teas and alcohols, coffees, that kind of thing. Coffee, these are all like canned fruits, porridge pots, tinned pumpkin, and we've got jars. These are all like spare marmalades, that kind of thing, jams and all that, peanut butter. And then in here I've got cranberry, mint sauce. Oh, I've got some peaches actually, they belong there. That kind of thing. Tinned soups, sweet corns, coconut milk, beans, as in kidney beans. These are all chopped tomatoes. I always keep loads of chopped tomatoes. These are all beans. And then we've got the oats, pastas, rices, that sort of thing. And then all my flours and sugars for baking. Underneath, I've got crackers in there. I don't know where else to put them. Potatoes, onions, and this is all extras. We've got some alcohol in the back there, and then we've also got spare ketchups and bits and pieces. Alcohol, breakfast cereals, crisps. This is all dried nuts and fruits. These are all cereal bars. That is crackers for biscuits. And then we've got pastas and noodles in the bottom. And that's it. And then on the door here, I keep things like 8 cup of soups, chocolate for baking, stock cubes, chocolate chips, and some of the larger seasonings from Costco. And an ironing board and iron that never ever gets used. So Larder's done. We've both just had a bit of a clean-a-thon. We've taken all these out and cleaned them. Aid's cleaned like all at the back. I've pulled all this down and cleaned, and all the hobs, the hob surface. I've scrubbed this all with pink stuff. Still quite, what's the word, scaly. But as we've got no heating, I boiled it up just to make sure there was no cleaning residue inside. And I've put the plug in just so that it keeps the kitchen a little bit warmer. I popped some, what do you call it? I've forgotten what it's called, my mind's gone blank.
Boiling water?
No, the nice smelly stuff.
Flora?
Yes, a flora in there, so it smells of cinnamon in the kitchen now.
I'll stain myself, or is it going to
if you want to. I want to clean all this as well. Again, we've just got such a build-up again of
limescale.
Limescale. It drives me mad. Thanks. I'm gonna give this Tartiflette a go. This is what we had in Disney. It was really, really good. I'm gonna do like a bit of a cheats version because I can't be bothered to do all these lengthy things. I'm gonna try this cheese. Ordered it from Morrison's. Couldn't get what they recommend. It's a French Alps recipe. And this came up as a possibility of, what's the word? What's the word when you need to swap something out? Replacement, that's the word. So I'm gonna try this and see what it's like. It's a hard cheese, French Comté, matured for a minimum of 6 months for a strong, sweet, nutty flavour. You ready to try this?
Oh yes. Like
Oh
cheese.
yes. Oh, it reminds me of Emmental.
No, but yeah,
It's quite sweet, isn't it?
actually, it's got even from the smell, it tastes a bit of a snappier.
It's an Emmental texture. It's got an alcoholic flavour to it. That's a nice cheese.
It is really nice actually.
It's quite
Is
mild.
it classed as a strong? Do you know some of them? The is it Gruyere? Is classed as strong cheese,
Is
isn't
it really matured? It has a nice cheese. Do you not eat the end of it? It's the rind. I don't know. So I'm not following this recipe at all. I've kind of just used it for the ingredients and then I'm doing my own thing. For example, I've opened Prosecco rather than opening wine because I fancied a glass of Prosecco. But that's what I like to do when I cook. I kind of like doing my own thing. And I'm inspired by a recipe rather than following a recipe. But have a look on Pinterest under Tartiflette. I will include the recipe that has inspired me today, but as you will see, I'm not following it at all. For example, it goes in the oven for an hour and 20 to 30 minutes. I want mine ready in about 15-20 minutes. So on the actual recipe, it says to cook the potatoes for about 3 minutes. I'm going to cook them longer because I want to do it mostly in the skillet on the top here. When we were in Disney, I'll see if I can find a clip to include, they were just cooking it all up on the pan. Chances are they could well have cooked it all beforehand and then transferred it to the pan when they got to Disney. But I really want a skillet meal. I love cooking on the top. I don't want to put it in the oven. It can dry out a bit. I feel I'm more in control of the moistness of the meal when it's on the top than when it's in the oven, if that makes sense. And the nice thing with using a cast iron skillet, if I want to brown it off, I can just pop it in the oven then as well. So I'm waiting for my potatoes. I'm not using lardons, I am just using bacon. I'm kind of halving the recipe, but I'm not weighing anything or checking the thing. It's just all really by look. These need to crisp off a little bit and then I need to remove them, and then I need to put my onion in with lots of butter. Not a healthy one, this one. I finally sliced one onion and I've got it in here with some butter. And then the good thing about this is then you can use the butter and the onions to remove the browning off the bottom of the pan. That's where all the flavour will be. I'm just draining off the potatoes, and according to the recipe I need to dry them off properly, so I'm going to pop them on some kitchen towel. I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Just the caramelised onions. I've just thrown in some garlic as well. I'd forgotten about that. So I've just done 4 cloves. 2 of them were quite small. Bacon's just gone in. The heat is only on low right now. I'm wondering if I should have done a bit more bacon, but that will be fine. It's just 2 of us. Now this is where I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to put in some Prosecco, put in some cream, add some cheese, and obviously the potatoes. I want it to be a really thick, cheesy, creamy sauce, and I want the potatoes to be cooked all the way through. Right, the bottom of the pan's getting quite hot. Let's add some Prosecco. That will clean the pan off nicely. I'm not planning to weigh anything. I'm just going to do it all by look and taste. I find that the best way, to be honest, unless you're baking, when you really need everything to be properly weighed out. When I'm doing this kind of thing, I tend not to. The cream's gone in. I said this wasn't a healthy one today. It's alright to have treats sometimes, isn't it? Oh, look. And look how all the nice brown is coming off the bottom of the pan. That's where all the flavour is. I'm going to add the potatoes next, and then some cheese. Potatoes are in. Let's add some more Prosecco. Give it a good mix. We don't want it getting dry, and I want the potatoes to be able to properly cook through. This smells delicious, and again, really scraping the bottom of the pan to get that nice and clean. Let's add a drop more cream. And I'm going to turn the heat right down as well now. And because I'm a lazy cook, I couldn't even be bothered to grate the cheese. I've just cut it into cubes, small cubes. That cheese has melted really well now. You know when it starts to go a little bit stringy from the cheese? I don't know if you can see that. Just want to make sure it doesn't dry out. This looks so nice. It's actually already almost done. I'm just waiting for the potatoes just to soften a little bit more. You can see the size that I cut them to, and I didn't even skin them. I was super lazy. Everything I do when I cook is fast. That's how I like things done. But it's tasting very good. I just keep stirring it so it doesn't stick. Like there, you can see the cheese is sticking a bit there, and I've added lots of seasoning. It is very good. I did add a little bit more Prosecco as well. That is done, and it's taken about half an hour in the end, so much quicker than the recipe. That was an hour to 20 to 25 minutes. It's ready to eat. I've just been scraping off the bottom to get all the cheese off, and like Abe just said, why does it look different to when we were in France? In France it was a very creamy colour, but I'm guessing if it is supposed to be done in the oven, you're not going to get all the constant browning, and I think that's where the flavour is. So I think this tastes yummy, but obviously if it's done in the oven it's just all cooked together, so it would be more of a creamier colour than done on the hob like this. But this way is much faster. Hi there, I forgot to finish my vlog again. This is a week later, and this vlog is supposed to be going up today. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I am really struggling with my YouTube channel, and I don't know, I think I'm struggling with a bit of a YouTube identity crisis. I had a vlog for Friday. You may have noticed if you follow the channel that there wasn't a vlog. I just completely forgot to schedule it. It was already edited, uploaded. I completely forgot. So I do apologise for that. That will be coming next week now. Maybe Tuesday? Could do it Tuesday actually, because I usually do a Vlogmas, but I don't vlog every single day. I kind of do them clumped together, and then do maybe every 3 days or something like that, 4 days, and then you have a vloggy kind of mussy kind of video. So I'll probably do that again. I have been recording so far, ready for my kind of Vlogmas. So I think I'll be doing that. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with me and this channel at the moment. Since the summer, since it went crazy, with Dad coming over from the States suddenly, Louis going to uni, us having no kids at home. I'm not going to use the word struggling, because I'm not struggling, but my life's changed. I feel like I've lost control a little bit. I feel like I'm on this hamster wheel, and I've lost control of a lot of things, and I really thought that we would have an empty house and my life would be easy and simple and so structured, and I just have it all together, and it hasn't actually happened like that at all. I feel like I haven't stopped. I know we've been away a couple of times. That was really nice actually. And that's the only thing that stopped me from working. Apart from that, I just always seem to be working, but I still can't catch up. So yeah, this channel, it all started out as Lollipop Box Club. It was called Lollipop Box Club. It was all about Lollipop Box Club, my business. Then I started to throw in extra things as I gained a bit more confidence with vlogging. I started doing vlogs like this, and as you know, I absolutely love to cook and bake, so that started coming in, and it became more about me. And then we started including our holidays, and it was no longer just about my business, and I ended up changing the name of the channel, which I don't actually like anymore. And then yeah, then it's just become a full mixed bag, but mainly about me running my business from home. It's more like the juggle of running a family, a business, and now we haven't got the kids at home, and it's like, well, what am I doing? What is this channel about? So I don't actually know. I need to have a rethink, I think. But I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to watch, what you enjoy watching. I feel at the moment I don't know, I've kind of lost my confidence with it, really. The numbers have dropped. I'm not gaining new subscribers like I used to, and then you start thinking, why am I doing this? So I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you want to see on this channel, what you like watching the most. I would really appreciate it, actually, that really appreciate the feedback, to actually hear from you, to know what you want to see, what I should be filming. So I was loving filming my decluttering when I was doing my studio, but I haven't had a chance to do that anymore, and I still haven't finished my studio revamp. There's still so much I want to do, but I run out of time to do it every single week. So I don't know, let me know your thoughts. I would really appreciate that. Anyway, I'm going to film this, finish this video. We're having a Christmassy weekend this weekend, so I'll be sharing that with you next weekend, and I look forward to doing that actually, because we're having a nice weekend. We've just got the tree up and we've been doing some nice things and going out for dinner with friends tonight that we haven't seen for a long time. So I look forward to sharing that with you. But thank you so much for bearing with me whilst I have my YouTube identity crisis and I don't quite know what's going on at the moment. So any kindness, any, I don't know, anything, just let me know. As long as it's nice, just let me know. Thanks so much, and I will catch up with you in the week, and I apologize about Friday's video. I just forgot. Lots of love. Have an amazing week. Hope you're safe in all this crappy old weather. See you soon. Bye.